Hello everybody, SirMonkeySuit here, back again with The Lost Girls. We're on part 2 now, and this is it, last OVA before season 3 starts tomorrow, which is very exciting indeed. So, yeah, we're on, this is essentially, well obviously it's, you know, following Annie this one, but sort of like a detective OVA. It's taking place like literally like a day before she goes off on our whole female Titan forest mission thing to capture Eren, and whatnot. And we're getting bits and like we're getting sort of bits from our past and stuff, and like getting a bit more enlightened on a few things. Not really a lot so far, so I hope there's actually more of that, like more revelations about her in this episode, that part 1. But I believe that she's just found that Camphor guy dead, so yeah, we'll see where that leads. Especially considering I don't know who this guy is that lives. I guess he lives next door or something. I don't know. The only thing I can really gather is that she's trying to keep it secret that he's dead, possibly, right? I'd imagine so anyway. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into Lost Girls Part 2. Yeah, she must be... Yeah, she must be just trying to keep it a secret that he's dead then.
この暑さだ。遺体が発見されるのは時間の問題。私は重要参考人として事情聴取され、明日の任務に行くのは不可能になる。
はあ。
これは上官に報告した場合でも同じ。そうなれば当然疑われ、最悪私の正体がバレて、あの二人まで危険に。
So she's gonna have to what? And dispose of the body?
すべて片付いた後、匿名でケンパーの死を通報する。
Yeah, just to dispose of it.
何やってる兄？休むな。そんなことで使命が果たせると思ってるのか？聞いているのか？兄！医者が言うには、父さんの足はもう元には戻らんとのことだ。僕やったな、兄。お前はもっと強くなれる。
He's got a fucked up ideal of life, like, doesn't he? Like...
コデロイン、新手の薬だ。値段は高いが質が良く中毒性も高い。
カーリーとケンパーが売人だったとして、どうやってあれだけの量を仕入れた？いずれにしても、まずはストラットマンだ。娘について隠していることを洗いざらい喋らせる。ストラットマン家まで。
動くな。あんたをここで殺すよ。
Oh shit, is the guy with glass eye?
下品な真似をさせない。
いいもん持ってんじゃねえか。
Oh, I wouldn't take that if I were you.
私たちはどこへ向かってるの？
工業区だ。あそこのでかい廃液層には昔からいろんなものが沈んできた。
みんな沈んでドロドロに溶けちまう。
あんたの脳みそは沈んだことがあるみたいだね。
はっ。
舐めた口を聞くなよ姉ちゃん。
で、下品な真似はするな。ストラットマンから聞いたよ。あんたは一人で動いてるって。
あの時はね。でも今は上官に報告をあげてる。私に何かあれば憲兵団が動く。
君はケンパー君の死体を見つけたはずだ。あれだけ長居したわけだからね。しかし御者に伝えた行き先はストラットマンの家で憲兵団ではなかった。なぜか上に報告できない理由があったからだ。俺の推測は間違ってるかな。
あんたの品のいいお仲間が取った指輪を返してもらえない？
そりゃ聞けねえな。
黙ってろルー。指輪？
故郷を出るときに父親からもらったものでね。せめてそれがあれば。
These guys have no idea what they're in for, really. They have no idea.
俺にだ。 毒でも仕込んであるのかな。
試してみれば。
いや、やめとこう。あんたは
Shit.
頭を決める。
そんな挑発に乗る間抜けだと思ったのか。
ああ、
Woo! Yeah, she has more control than that, I figured. Oh shit, never mind! Oh, just the arm as well. Nice. A nice throwback to the
どこにいる？
cadets with Eren there.
カーリーは
Oh shit!
爆弾でも仕込んでやがったのか。おい、立てるか兄貴。
なんとかな。
そいつはいけねえ。まだ寝てた方がいい。
生きてるんでしょ。カーリーはどこにいるの？
Christ.
奴はカーリーの居場所と秘密どちらも教えるからある仕事を手伝ってくれと持ちかけてきた。
どんな仕事？
ゆすりだ。娘の秘密を出しにストラットマンをゆすり、ついでに身代金も踏んだくろうってな。娘を閉じ込め2日後に金と交換するはずだった。それで足を洗うはずだったんだ。あとはほんの少し手を伸ばせばつかめたはずだったんだ。ようやく涼しくなってきた。父さん。
私はここに来なかった。あんたにもウォルドにも会わなかった。わかった。終わったの？カーリー・ストラットマンさんですね。お父様がお待ちです。家に帰りましょう。
そう、死んじゃったんだ。かわいそうなケンパー。
あなたの秘密というのは何だったんです？
コデロインの生成よ。ケンパーはただの売人よ。元締めはパパ。
ストラットマンさんが？でもコデロインはオートから流れ込んできた新手の薬物だと。
でしょうね。私がコデロインを作った時、この町では売らないって約
So
束
that's
させたから。
that's why she was mad then.
しかし
ケンパーと町を出るつもりだったの。でも彼には私とどこか知らない町で貧乏な暮らしをする気なんてなかった。
Why does she? Why, you know what I mean? They're acting like they're fucking like in love, like oh we'll run away together. But like you know what I mean? Like
ねえ、
she just
私
doesn't.
を見つけられなかったことにしてくれない？
She just doesn't give a fuck, does she?
なぜコデロインなんて作ったんです？
パパは5年前に全てを失った。それを取り戻そうとしていたのよ。はい、これ美味しいわよ。
何です？
ドーナツ。
初めて食べます。
With corduroy in them. No, it's just it's.
この町ともお別れか。
別にこの町を捨てなくてもコデロインを作らなければいいだけなのでは？
そうできればいいんだけど。
お約束のウォールローゼへの通行許可証です。
Ah, right,
破るこ
okay.
ともできますよ。
ありがとう。
Ah, that answered my question from no regrets.
あなたがケンパーボルツを殺したんですね。
バカを言っちゃいかん。何を根拠に？
今朝あなたから話を聞いているとき、 執事の方がメモを渡しましたね。彼はあなたを監視していて、私が屋敷に入っていくのを見たのでしょう。そこで憲兵団が動いているのを知り、予定より早く金を巻き上げることにした。今すぐ娘を返す。金を持って家に来い。それを受けてあなたはケンパーの家に行き、酒を飲み話をした。しかし何らかの問題が起き、殺害に至った。ケンパーの家の灰皿にこれが。あなたしか吸えないものなんでしょう。もし憲兵団が本格的に捜査を始めれば、結果は明白かと思いますが、早く終わりにしたい。それだけです。
そうか。
Well, considering she's got a hell of a day tomorrow.
吸わせてもらうよ。
留置場へは行きません。
Ah, there we go.
どうして私を助ける？
勘違いしないでください。これは自分のためです。
I got you. Okay. This is
なさなければならない。
she's doing it so she doesn't get interrogated by the
なさなければならないから。
military police because she wants to remain low key,
気が
right?
向いたらいつでもうちに来るといい。うまいものを食わせてやる。
ありがとうございます。でもこの町を離れるかもしれませんので、故郷に帰れるかもしれないんです。
じゃあ複数人が相手の場合は
一番強そうなやつを倒して戦意を奪う。調査報告書。失踪人カーリー・ストラットマンは3日前に恋人のケンパー・ボルツとオートへ向かったことが判明した。2人は偽造された通行許可証を持っており、検問の際には偽名を使用したと思われる。誰が許可証を偽造したのか、2人がどのような偽名を使用したのかは
No wonder.
いずれも不明であり。
兄、俺が間違っていた。今さら許してくれとは言わないけど、一つだけ頼みがある。この世の全てを敵に回したっていい。この世の全てからお前が恨まれることになっても、父さんだけはお前の味方だ。だから約束してくれ。帰ってくるって。
今日の任務、第57回壁外調査にてエレン・イエーガーの捕獲。
I just, oh god, man. This whole thing about fucking having to just complete a bloody mission. Okay, right, Lost Girls Part 2 then. Yeah, it's, in the end, like, Annie had to essentially just, yeah, dispose of the body, so, because otherwise, like, no matter, basically, if anything else had gone on, other than what she did, she would end up being like interrogated or interviewed by the military police and stuff. And she wants to keep a low profile, and it kind of puts her and I suppose like Reiner and Berthold like at risk. So, you know what I mean. She just kind of wants to stay under the limelight, and that's why she helped Stratman in the end. It wasn't like, you know what I mean. It was essentially save her own skin because, you know. She's essentially got Stratman on our side now. You know what I mean? Like, Stratman can't... he can't betray her, put it that way, because he's in on it as well, you know? Damn it. She's stuck. That whole speech from my dad, like, you know what I mean? If the whole... if the whole world becomes your enemy, like, I'll still be by your side. You know what I mean? It's, damn it, it's fucked up, and it's something where I think her dad's ideals are like so fucked, like they're fucked. Like yeah, I think obviously deep down he loves his daughter, right? He loves Annie, but what I feel like what he doesn't realize is that he's fucking. he's been brought up, right, to do like, oh, the only thing that matters is that you complete the mission, and you do that, and you do that, and you'll be all, and like, he's just projected that onto Annie, like, and because of that, it's like, it's fucked with her, like, she's, you know what I mean, like, that one fucking thing that he said is basically like, is like, that's all she needed to hear. Like, if she hadn't have heard that from her dad, she may have had a change of heart at some points. Like, she may be a bit more compassionate. But I feel like, you know what I mean, because her dad, like, literally sort of like laid his heart, like, emptied his heart out, like, right there and then, she can't go against him now. So basically, I don't know, it's like, it's almost like he is subconsciously, like, he's subconsciously, like, made her into this fucking, just this weapon. It's not, it's like, it's a reason why she's so, like not emotive, you know what I mean? Like, she's very, there's very few times where she actually emotes, like, and she's more, like, straight-faced a lot of the time. She's essentially, like, a weapon, isn't she? Like a tool, you know what I mean? And I think it's very on purpose, like, this OVA, like, I'll just, you know, the Lost Girls OVAs. It's very much on purpose, the similarities between Annie and her father and Stratman and Carly, right? It's just that sort of level of parenthood that I feel like, you know, while it's not entirely the same, like, obviously the stark differences between, like, the way the two were brought up, but I think the similarity lies in the idea of parenthood not being, like, you know, a sort of, I'm trying to find the right wording here, because it's not, I'm not looking for loving relationship, I'm not looking for, like, a doting father, but, like, being brought up in a way that is being used for something, or, like, you know what I mean? By the way, I should have figured that out when Stratman in the first episode of this said that she did chemistry. I should have really put that two and two together, that, yeah, she's fucking manufacturing it. I should have figured that out. But yeah, I think it's just very much like, you know, I feel like on one hand, I don't really know, I'm not sure about because the Stratman relationship between the father and the daughter is very much like, so in the end they were, like, in the end they were, like, interfering with each other's business, because technically they were part of the same business, right? Yeah, I feel like, you know what I mean, it's two different ways. It's like using your daughter to, like, as a means to not really maybe to an end, but, like, to use them for other means instead of just allowing them to be your daughter, you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. I think that is basically what this, like, these OVAs boil down to. Is, you know, I think the parenthood thing, it's doing it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's just the way I see it. You know what I mean? And you know, when I look at Annie's dad, like, at the end there, yeah, anything previous to that one point before he lets her go and she goes out on a mission, he sort of thinks to himself, like, shit, like, this might be the last time I see my daughter, like, because to go on such a mission, like, anything could happen, she could easily die. You know what I mean? So, like, obviously he realizes at that point, and then spills his heart out to her, but what he doesn't seem to understand is because he's got such a like a strict he's got such like a strict mentality on like what he is supposed to do and what his daughter's supposed to do. That he doesn't that he's just never had a real father-daughter relationship, I don't think. You know what I mean? I imagine all of their life together, he has been training her to do this mission. This one mission, and I feel like they've never had time to just be a family, you know what I mean? That's how I feel like it is, and I think, you know what I mean, when I say that, like, you know what I mean, I struggle to sort of like, I mean, I like Annie as a character, I do, but like her, and you know, it's hard to brush aside the things that she's done, you know what I mean, like essentially fucked over somebody who trusted her, you know what I mean, like in one of the worst ways I can imagine in this show, period. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there is a worse way to... I don't think there's a worse thing to do to someone than what they did to Marco. I really don't. Like, I just don't think there is. I think that was like... It's just so bad, and I don't understand why they felt the need to actually have to do that. But even if they did felt the need to do it, I still feel like it's just... That is just evil, you know? And, yeah, I feel like she is screwed. I don't know what kind of part she's going to play in season 3, if at all. I hope she does. But, you know what I mean? She's obviously in that fucking crystallization shit. I don't know if while she's in there, she's able to think. Because, I don't know, maybe it gives her time to, like, think things through and actually... Maybe have a change of fucking, I don't know, heart or something. I don't know. I don't know, like, something. Yeah. Anyway. Fucking wild with the red iris. It's like, you just know, right, that for a glass eye, he was like, I want something a bit menacing. Like, give me the red one. Like, it's just so... it's almost comedy. Also, I like it when... I love it when the high and mighty get fucked. Like, they like to think, like, they're so fucking, like so clever. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, high up, untouchable. You know what I mean? And then Annie just fucking turns into a titan and just fucks them both up. It's like... it's just so fun. It's just so funny to me. Yeah. One of the things that we saw in a flashback was Annie say obtain the objective. Like, strange wording, and I don't know if it's just the subtitles or what, but to obtain the objective. It must be in regards to what I can't even remember now, but I'm pretty sure on season 2 they were talking about something that was in, I don't know, there was like something. There was something they were talking about. Like, aside from like Krista, there was like an object or something, right? That they were going after. And they didn't describe what it was. They just said they needed to get something. There was like an item or an object or something. I don't even know what it could be. I don't know. maybe possible like research, like I don't know, like all of the Titan powers that exist, maybe, and the people that have them, at least knowing that, I don't know. Because I feel like that's what they're doing. Like, you know, Annie going out to get Eren, like to kidnap him, to take him, to make sure that they have them, and they did the same thing with Emiya as well. It's like they want all of these Titan powers as a collective. You know what I mean? So I feel like if there was an item that they were looking for, it would be that, right? Like, just some kind of records of like what Titan powers exist and I don't know, like who has them, I guess. Because I can't really think of anything else that would really, like, what would be so important that they would have to go after, unless it's something that just isn't, like, I don't know, something that hasn't been mentioned at all yet. I just can't think what else it would be. I've always said that there's like a bigger picture thing going on here, that like out of the whole series, we've never gone outside of the wall. I think the only time we've been outside the actual wall was in like Ilse's notebook, right? I think that's it. I don't think there's ever been a moment where we've been outside of the walls, other than that one time. So in the entire show, we've only ever been inside the wall. So you know, considering all the little bits of information we've got from outside of the wall, like, there could be so much shit going on, and we just don't know because we're so sheltered. And that's a great thing about Attack on Titan, is how they make the viewers feel the same way as what the characters do. You know what I mean? They're so sheltered. Like, one of the first things Eren ever says is, you know, they're like fucking animals, like, in a cage. They don't know the outside world, and neither do we. So, you know, it's cool how they do that. I like it. And finally, I got an answer to what I was asking in No Regrets, was the idea of citizenship, and how, like, if you were in the underground city, you would have to get like a citizenship. I mean, you could just pay the toll and get up there for a temporary, like a limited amount of time, but you'd have to get citizenship if you wanted to move up there. And it seemed, and I was asking, like, is it the same for like each wall? They kind of act as like different, almost like different countries would. And I was like, well, I imagine if you're like in Wall Cena, because they're like kind of like the high class thing, you would be able to just move to like into Wall Rose if you want to. But no, it's the same way backwards as it is forwards. If you want to move to a different, like within a different wall, you have to get permission in order to do so. So I imagine it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like citizenship kind of thing. So yeah, interesting. I'm glad I got an answer to that. Because I wasn't expecting it. All right. So that's all. That's all for the OVAs. Season 3 starts tomorrow, everybody. Oh my god! Sweet. So it's gonna be like every Sunday that you know what I mean. It'll be the same day that I will record it and I will upload it on the same day. So every Sunday you'll be getting the reaction to every episode. All right. So I hope you look forward to that. All right. So everybody, I have a Discord. It is full up of awesome people, and we really want you to be there, you know what I mean? So if you really want to, in the description below, I've got a Discord link there. You can head over there. I am pretty much there all the time, aside from when I'm sleeping. So if you want to come over, ask questions. We've got Dungeons and Dragons shit going on. We've got karaoke, we've got streams and all that good shit. It's a good time, so I hope to see you over there. Patreon. For those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon. I am upgrading the early access tier, which is a $5 a month thing, which gives you like early access, obviously a week in advance, so you get videos a week early. I am upgrading that, so now early access tier patrons and above will be getting 4 episodes of every show a week. Awesome, you know what I mean? So 4 episodes of Steins Gate, 4 episodes of Haikyuu, 4 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul, 4 episodes of Code Geass, and that'll continue on for like the following shows that I end up doing as well. So yeah, I hope that is enticing to you, because I think it's a pretty good deal. And also I have a video coming out either today or tomorrow regarding something special that I'm doing on Patreon, which will be taking over the $20 reward tier. It's called Sponsor at the minute, but I'm changing it. I think I'm going to drop it down to $15 a month, and I will give you information on that in a video coming up very, very shortly, today or tomorrow. And finally, I have a PO box, so if anybody wants to send me anything, you are free to do so. I'll open it up on camera, it'll be a nice surprise, and I'll react to it. It'll be great, it'll be all fantastic and beautiful. So if you want to send me anything, PO box address is in the description below. If you don't want me to open it up on on video, then just make sure you tell me in the package itself, and I will open it up off camera. So yeah, that is all. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow for season 3 episode 1, the premiere of season 3. God, awesome, great. It's been a good month since I finished up season 2 of Attack on Titan, and you know what I mean, I've missed having to like sort of react to it a lot, because it's definitely it is so good to react to. I love it. I love the mystery and everything involved with it, so that's cool. But yeah, that is all. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.